actually unplug, plug back in. Okay, that's good. Just wanted to make sure the sound was set up properly. Sometimes you have to unplug things, plug things back in to get it to work. What's up, Luke Viewer? OG OST? What do you mean 10 days? June 28th is when the summer deals are dropping. So we have 10 days left. That's what I mean. I was not very productive in the arena yesterday. I did the multiplier only, so I have to catch up. Should be fine though. I should be able to run all my 7 stars and then maybe do the multiplier for the basic arena. What's up, Shooter Brown, Dark Soul? Good morning, everybody. What's up, Joseph B? Dennis, what's going on? What's going on? So something I figured out from last stream, one of the songs in this 12-hour playlist that I have for music has a copyright attached to it, and it's at the 9 to 10 hour mark. So I have to stop it and restart it by like 8 hours to make sure I don't get a copyright strike. What do you guys think? Captain America Sam Wilson worth rank 3, only tech I have. Is he awakened? I think Sam is fine when he's duped. Unduped though, I'm not a big fan. He's not awakened? I'm assuming you're asking this because you just did a Necropolis run, or you just explored Act 8 and that's the gem you got? Am I right in that assumption? Come on, Jane. Why you gotta be like that? Trying to get Valiant in, yes. Well, listen, man. Sometimes we need to make sacrifices for our account. Now, I will say, I believe Paragons should be able to reach the next milestone of Winter of Woe, or Spring of Sorrow. So, if you have enough for a 7-star by that point, you could get a tech. If that's your only tech, and you're trying to get Valiant, let me ask you this, is that going to be your Valiant rank up? Do you already have another rank 3? Because that's also a factor as well. That's something that I would be considering. An evening, Sanskrit. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Cap Sam was going to rank 3 before I pulled Guardian. I think you made the right call, Normax, in waiting. What's up, Jonathan? Got Sunspot Maw, Sassy at rank 2, got 2 to 3 of every other class. Okay, I understand. So, did you do Act 8 or Necropolis? Which one did you do for the rank up gem? Fixing my eyebrows. Sometimes they get like pulled down into my eye, and then I have long eyelashes too, so it's just a mess sometimes. Not sure why that didn't connect. Act 8? Okay. So, here's my suggestion. If it is a possible feat for you to complete, a Necropolis path could solve both of your problems. Because listen to this. From Necropolis path, you can get 2 7-star class crystals, as well as another 2 to 3 gem. So that could potentially get you Valiant right there. So controls are all over the place. So if you do Necropolis and you open, you know, 1 or 2 of the tech crystals, let's say you get another gem of a class you already have, you can open 2 7-star tech crystals and try and get a better rank 3 option. That would be my suggestion, because you really don't have many other options. What's up, Himanshu? Do you think that Kingpin has kind of fallen off in BG due to the inequity mastery? 36% attack reduction is huge. Yeah, definitely. I think on defense, he's still fine. But offensively, yeah, understandable. You'll wait till after July 4th. Hopefully they have some revived packs. I mean, they might have some decent offers that can get you from Paragon to Valiant. You know, so you might not even have to worry about it. From what John said on the live stream, or Kabam crashed, these offers are going to be pretty great. So I'm curious to see. They could straight up sell you a rank 3 gem. Yeah, they could straight up sell you like a 2 to 3 crystal, you know, in an Odin, or in, well, I don't think it's going to be in an Odin, but they could sell you a 2 to 3 crystal in like the unit milestone, you know. What's up, the Jiggly 99? Yeah, it's not July 4th anymore. It really hasn't been July 4th in a long time, but that's what we all say. As a collective, we just continue to call it July 4th, even though it's not really July 4th anymore, since it's happening in June. It's my newest rank 2 right there, Silk. That was fast. Kingpin worth rank 4? Yeah, Kingpin's very solid. Can definitely help you with progression. Red Goblin is actually not bad with recoil because he benefits a lot from high special damage. As an Aussie, I don't celebrate July 4th. Very fair, Steel. Very fair. Fair and true. It was July 4th first, then became July weekends, now it's July week. It's more just summer deals at this point, because they're starting in June So it's not even July anymore as the start date. It used to be, you know, July 1st or whatever, or it would start on the day before July 4th, you know. But now they're starting in June, so they're kind of going for the middle of the summer for the big sale. I rank up 7-star Kindred to rank 2, or take my 6-star Doom to rank 5. Yeah, I would take Doom. Easily take Doom. Kindred is great as a 7-star once he's awakened. Granted, he can still be good even unawakened, but he's way easier to kill unawakened. I would love a 7-star Kindred if I could just get him duped very quickly after pulling him, you know? I feel like my screen protector is a little sticky. It feels almost too adhesive-y, like it's a thick screen protector. I don't know if I like it. I feel like I really have to force the movements. Would you rank up for who would you rank up for beach purposes, Shuri or Shocker? Tough question. Shuri is very versatile, but she's not super fast. Shocker is versatile, not as versatile as Shuri, and he's very fast. That's tough. Shocker is the overall better attacker, I would say, but he can take less fights. Shuri can take a lot more fights, but she's just a little slower. Although time is not as relevant of a factor as it used to be, so Shuri might be a solid play. Yeah, 7-star Crossbones is definitely worth ranking up for BGs. I recently took my 7-star Crossbones up to rank 2. Have not regretted it. Haven't even been able to use him in BGs yet, and I still love him. My Storm is 660. I gotta get her up to rank 2 one of these days. She's a solid dual threat. Without a proper counter, you really get slowed down. Like, really, really get slowed down. Her glancing is pretty annoying. Do something, Guillotine. Thank you. I also duped my Gore recently. I like Gore. I think Gore would be such a sneaky rank 3. As long as your opponent doesn't have a Mystic to destroy him. Crashed out in Zone 17 incursions. Emma with unblockable specials. Ooh. Yikes. Omega Sentinel. Doesn't seem that bad for Bullseye. I bet a high-ranked Omega Sentinel would just crush a Bullseye. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I was dashing right there, and my screen just didn't register. Pulled 7-star Lady Deathstrike. Why does it feel like she does the same damage as my 4-star? Because the lower star Deathstrikes scale really high with their armor rating, and it doesn't look as great from a higher ranked Lady D. Like the 2-star Lady Deathstrike hits like a 6-star once you ramp her up. It's kind of silly. She is an interesting character. What are my thoughts on Dust versus Negasonic? I don't really have that much experience with either, because I don't have either of them on my live account. From what I understand, people seem to like Negasonic more than Dust, but they're both good. They're both Bullseye counters. Dust is a okay defender. They seem to be somewhat similar in terms of community reception. When the Titan changes, I would love to pull either of them. They're not at the tippy top of my list, but I would definitely not be upset seeing either of them. Not sure if I should use my tier 6 Mystics for rank 3 Jugs, unduped, Sassy duped, or rank 2 unduped Longshot. I would go for Sassy. Yeah, rank 3 Awakened Sassy is an absolute menace, so I would go with Sassy. Would I rank to Howard the Duck or Warlock? Definitely Warlock. Don't get me wrong, I think Howard's cool, but overall, Warlock is way more versatile. I think Lady D is cool. I have mine at Sig 40. I just don't know where I would use her. Morning, Rev the Kid. Do you think it's still worth ranking up 6 stars that are available as 7 stars? Depends on where you're at in the game. Depends on how frequently you're getting 7 stars, especially like basic crystals. If you're a new Valiant, it's probably still worth ranking up some 6 stars that need the dupe at the 7-star level. But if not, if you're pulling 6-star champions that don't need to be awakened, and you're getting 7 stars at a higher frequency than, let's say, a middle-level Paragon, then I would say it's probably better to wait, because chances are, if that champion that you want to rank is in the basic pool, and you're a Valiant player, you're getting 7-star shards pretty frequently, and it would be a real shame to rank up somebody, especially to like rank 5 and Ascended, and then immediately pull them out of a 7-star crystal. That happened to me on my free-to-play account, actually. I took Crossbones up to rank 5 and Ascended him, and then a couple of days later, I opened a 7-star, and it was Crossbones. So, You know, it's not completely avoidable. It will happen from time to time, but if you can avoid it to the best of your ability, I would say do so. Just depends on who you want to rank, if they need the SIG or not. There's a lot of factors that go into it. The Namor unit bundle says it has a 7,000 unit. Hold on, let me not die to photon here. It says it has 7,440 units, but if you expand the details, it says it comes out with a bonus 1760. Yeah, so your first purchase on the web store of all the unit packs gives you a bonus amount of units. So that's why it's more. Every single offer from 5 to 200, you get a bonus amount of units for your first purchase of that specific bundle. Do I have any pets? No. What's up, Saurab? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, my friend, but what's going on? Thank you so much for stopping by. No problem, Timothy. Morning, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Man, I gotta get Chang-Chi ranked up. Yeah, the pool changes today. I should have waited. I had a 7-star. I wasn't even thinking about it. There's gonna be 7-star Novas running around after today. Good morning, Sim. Good to see you, Drew. I was semi-expecting him to special intercept me. Your video on Perfect Release and Bullseye helped me a lot. I don't have to care about that. He was my first Titanfall. Awesome, man. Yeah, he really doesn't need it for the short fights. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I just got Bullseye out of my latest Titan Crystal. Very happy about that myself. Probably my next... No, definitely my next skill rank 3. I'm not sure if that's my next rank 3 or not. I still want to take up Hyperion. But Bullseye is definitely up there. I was a fan of Bullseye on offense way before he became the menace he is now on defense. I really liked using him. And still do. $3K from a Titan and 2K from a 7-star, so it's perfect. And finally got Serpent. Nice, dude. He's rank 1, level 1, SIG 200 ascended. Perfect. That's awesome, man. Huge congrats. Man, I farmed 23,415 units so far since the beginning of the year. Hopefully my units are enough and I get Valiant finally. Man, I am pulling for you. Do you already have one rank 3, or are you fully away from the Valiant title? Did I hear the 36k gets 7-star weapon flex? Yes. That is all we know about the unit spending milestone. If you spend 36,000 units, you get a 7-star weapon flex. As free to play, I'm 1 away from the rank 3. Awesome. Well, I am really, really hoping that you're able to get Valiant after the offers in less than 2 weeks. Is it the same event like last year? Does that mean that we can buy the offers twice? I think what that means is there's going to be 2 tracks of the unit spending milestone, which I think was the case last year. So if that's what you're referring to, then I believe that's correct. Leaving with 12k for Cyber Weekend. Nice, Sans. The second we're done with July weekend, Arena is not going to stop. I'm going to see how many I can get if I actually try from now to November. It would be nice to get 30-something K. That would be great. Two tracks with 2 different bonus packs at the end of each. Okay. There we go. There's the confirmation. I got Kushala from a Titan a while ago, and unfortunately have not used her. I haven't even used my 6-star, to be completely fair. Looks like I should be able to hit my goal. I'll be at like 7,650 or so by the end of the week. That's awesome, Sim. I'm glad we both exceeded our original expectations by a substantial margin. I should be able to go over 6,000 because we have this round that just started, and then we have the round that's starting on Thursday. Plus, like, solo events in between that, giving me units and whatnot. And then we have the round next Monday, as well as the round that's starting the day before the deals. So there's 3.5, call it 4 if you really want 2 more rounds. Because what I'm probably going to do for the people that are here, you can get the inside scoop, I'm probably going to start a stream at around 1:30 next Friday. So not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday when the deals drop. I'm probably going to start a stream at around 1:30 and just hit some arena milestones until the deals come out. And we can do a live reaction / opening. That's going to be my plan. I had 63 units after Omega Days. I have 6.7k now. I only buy the $5 unit card. Yeah, I'm the same way, Jason. I had like 100 units after the event, and now I'm almost at 5,000. But granted, I didn't start Arena right after. I should have, but I didn't. My overarching goal was 6,000 units. That would be 2 Odins worth of units. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the unit offers that you buy for the milestone, it goes 1,000, 4,000, 10,000, 3,000, right? That's how it typically goes. There's the 3 big offers, and then there's a bonus offer at the end? Or do you think the format's going to change? I don't remember if it was like that last year. Joe is great, but you really would like to have him awakened. That's probably for the best, since Diablo's not going to do much. Thought it was 750, 3k, 7.5, then bonus 6.5k. Okay. That could definitely be it. Sim, do you happen to remember the unit pricing from last year's July 4th? One moment. Thank you. Yeah, he is so going to be my next skill rank 3. I can almost get him to rank 3 by the end of the week. Whenever we get that T6CC selector from the calendar, I'll be very close to bringing him up. Okay, Kingpin, relax, buddy. I mean, that 7-star Captain Marvel from Magnetron. Dude, that's so lucky. Congrats. There were 3 of each 750, 3,000, and then 7,500, along with a 6,750. Okay, so Jason was right. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm very curious to see what they're going to look like this year. I don't know how Cersei works. Zero interest in Sparkles. I don't care how good she can be. That's totally fair. Curious to see what they bring with the Odins. Rank up mats or unique 7-star champs or the leaked Titan selector maybe. I don't know, man. My guess is a 7-star class crystal or like a 7-star nexus. Maybe half of a Titan crystal or 3/4 of a Titan crystal and 1.5 tier 4 alpha or something like that. I never used his heavy attack, so it's strange to see it. What's up, Rye? I know B is jealous of this duped War Machine. Nice parry. Just die. Nice. I think the Titan Selector in every Odin would be too good. I think you're right with the Class Crystal. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a Class Crystal or a 7-star Nexus. That's my guess. I think a Class Crystal probably makes the most sense. And then a 7-star Nexus would be crazy. But I could also see that happening. Can I survive this? No, I can't. That's a shame. That was the first round, too. What's up, Brennan? Sitting at 13k units, might try to grind arena more when time permits. If you can get in a couple of rounds, man, it's probably going to serve you very well. Given we know there's going to be 2 sets of 18k offers, if you can get to, 15k or so, and you're willing to pick up maybe 1 Odin or something like that, you could get some potentially sweet stuff. Okay, 6-star, rank 4. Let's build up the streak in the basic. How many days till July 4th? 10. Every day until the deals drop, I'm going to put that in the title. So if I stream tomorrow, it'll be 9 days. $13k enough to get at least some good stuff? We don't know yet. From last year's format, we know that 13k can get you, what, the first and the second bundle? Or can it get you the first, the second, and the third? I think 13k can actually get you the first, second, and third bundle. Well, hold on. Let's take a look here. What did Sim say? So the first is 750, then it's 3,000, then it's 7,500. Okay, so 13K can get you the first, second, and third bundle of the new format summer deals. And you'd have a couple of units to spare. I don't have to think about it too much. So yeah, 13K should get you at least some good stuff. I forgot that the format was changed. You really want that fourth deal? Yeah, definitely. The fourth deal is typically the enticing deal, so. Is it for units or real money? Yes. It can be for both. I'm planning my initial completion of Necro, have a rank 6 Aegon, rank 6 Doom, rank 4 Ascended, Ironheart for inverted immunity, Proxima, and Heimdall with a regular gameplay. Could it be done? Oh yeah, absolutely. What path do you plan on taking? Titanium path with 5k units? Yeah, you should be fine. Aegon, Heimdall, Proxima. So you've got the Aegon team, and then you've got Doom as a backup attacker, and then Ironheart for the inverted. Yeah, you're going to be beautiful. You should be well set up. Tips for Act 6, Chapter 4. Sun God. The biggest piece of advice I have is making sure you study the Grandmaster fight before going into it. There are great guides on that fight on YouTube. I have a lot of takedowns of the Grandmaster if you're interested in seeing some gameplay. But I highly recommend the MCOC Noob channel on YouTube. He has been credited by many to be the reason for people's progression. So I highly recommend checking him out if you have not already. Outside of learning the Grandmaster fight, it's just about planning your paths accordingly and making sure you're not just diving into a path head first without really looking at what's on the lane. It's kind of hard to gauge the difficulty of Act 6, Chapter 4 now, especially not knowing kind of where you are in progression. But for the most part, if you've gotten to this stage, you should have the roster to take care of the rest of Act 6. We should have one more boss for the normal rotation of Spring of Sorrow, and then once the boss rush arrives, there will be 2 additional bosses. What's up, Devon Banks? How are you doing, my friend? And you're going to kick my butt? Yeah, I bet Annihilus is going to be quite the fight. I'm actually excited for it. You gotta be careful with Vox, man. He travels very far. What's my unit goal? Norm, it was originally 3,000, and I'm about to go over 5,000, so safe to say I've eclipsed it. My new unit goal is 6,000, and I'm definitely going to hit that with no problem. If I can get to 6,500, that would be incredible. 7,000? Oh boy. I think 7,000 might be a bit of a stretch. That was a nice sidestep, man. Really cool. I think 7,000 is a stretch, but 6,000 very attainable. How you like being sidestepped, huh? Yeah, I do the lower EQs. What's the solo event on right now? Is it event quest completion? I forget what we just had. It is EQ completion? Okay, we can do a couple of runs in lower EQs for exploration. Anytime now, negative, thank you. Okay, I would like to run my 6 stars, but I think I'll do that, my 6-star rank 5s. I think I'll do that off stream, and right now let's go capitalize on EQ completion. So one thing I should do, honestly, is one run of the Paragauntlet, and then do EQ completion for, like, Conqueror or Uncollected. Do you get units from Uncollected? Because if you do, I'll just do Uncollected for a little bit. Can someone confirm, do you get units from doing Uncollected? Oh, I guess I can just check here. Oh yeah, you do. Should I do Uncollected, or should I start to explore Conqueror? Maybe I just start to explore Conqueror. Uncollected and below has units. Okay, I might as well do start to do a little clear of Uncollected for the units. I don't think I need to change the team at all. I feel like this is fine. I'd explore Conqueror faster. We can do a run of the first 2 chapters here, and then we can go back and explore Conqueror. What's going on, final boss? Bullseye was insane for the Paragauntlet, took most of the fights himself. Bullseye, I'm telling you guys, even if he gets nerfed, even if he gets changed, he's still going to be great. And he's still going to be so good on attack. Like, he's such a good attacker. People don't realize it because everyone always sticks him on defense, but on attack, he's really viable. When my Bullseye is up at rank 3, I'm going to make a little showcase. I'm going to show him off. Can I auto-fight these fights? I might be able to. Well, we can give it a try here. I mean, I should have put Werewolf on the team if I was going to auto-fight this, but... Thoughts on Raw ending? Oh man, I loved it. That was... You know, I fell asleep, and then I had to watch it on the playback, but I was all over it. Loved it. Yeah, I do about the same as Sans, about 1.5. Sometimes if I'm feeling it, I'll hit the 2 million mark. But the Summoner Trials, they just take so long to get through. And once you hit the halfway mark, you've gotten more than half of the units available. So you really don't need to keep going. Sunspot is getting absolutely annihilated right now. I think if they tweak his defense down a bit, they just need to tweak his attack up a bit for the right balance. Irrespective, pretty fun. Bullseye, yeah, 100%. I was like, am I seeing that properly? I love Werewolf. Dude, Werewolf is one of my favorite champs. I love the Spidey Punk content. I'm excited to take mine up. Dude, it makes me happy to hear. He's pretty cool. I like him a lot more now. I still stand on the soapbox of he needs to be max Sig and he needs to be max rank, but if you can get him there, he's pretty cool. What's up, Luke F? How you doing, buddy? Just hope they play it right, because if they don't, it will be an epic fail. Yeah, there's a lot on the line with this. Like, carrying on that lineage, there's a lot riding on them doing it well. We can't have another retribution, you know? Doing well, man. Just working. Excited to see the deals. Luke, likewise, man. I am super pumped. My main goal, this is my overarching goal for the entire summer Sinister thing. If I can just get a 7-star Onslaught, I'm good. That's what I want. I want a 7-star Onslaught. If I can get that, we're good. Success. We win. That's what I want. I do every difficulty and still use the last week to get the lower cats. Oh, for the E, okay. Who's my favorite champion in the game? It's between Kate Bishop and She-Hulk. I also got to throw Guillotine 2099 up there. She's one of my favorites. She's always been one of my favorites. I'm going to show you guys a pro strat. Okay, game crash. That's almost an hour into the gameplay. Do you have tips on the minigame? I need to practice with him, but was just curious if there are any tricks. Not particularly. I think the biggest piece of advice I have is making sure you know the proper time to swipe. It's not when the timer is going down, it's while the arrow is illuminated. The timer is just like, it's a warning before the next arrow. I could always make a video on it, if it's something people are interested in. I will never be able to get over the fact that so many people, especially content creators, that's me, hunt Onslaught with a vengeance, and I got him out of the 3 Titans I've opened. What's up? Samael, first of all, congrats, dude. Second of all, share the luck. Come on, man. I mean, we're friends here. What makes it worse is that I've pulled him on my free-to-play account twice from back-to-back Titans. So, I know the feeling of pulling Onslaught. I just don't know what it's like to get him on my main account. I'm happy for Fikermiker. I mean, I'm very happy. Where is he? I'm very happy for Fikermiker, you know? And this ridiculous pull right here. But, you know, come on. come on. Yeah, I stream my free-to-play account. I do EQ, Battlegrounds, the whole shebang. I'll probably stream my free-to-play account doing the next Winter of Woe, because after completing it, I'll have a Titan Crystal to open. And I think my #1 pull on that account from the Titan is Negasonic. Or Prowler. One of those two. I'd be so happy with. Between Nova and Atuma, who to rank 5 and Ascend? Ooh, depends. I mean, they're both going to be 7 stars. I think Nova needs the dupe more, so I would say Nova. Atuma can be a really good defender with 1 dupe. Nova, you kind of want to put some SIGs into him from what I understand. Think Prowler needs a dupe? I think the dupe is very, very helpful, but it's not necessary for him at all, really. Especially with the crit stat focus as a 7-star, that's going to compensate for some of the dupe. Not all of it, because it's a really, really high critical rating increase. But as a 7-star at rank 2, a Prowler is still going to destroy things. On the subject of Atuma, he was one of my most recent 7-star pulls. Would he be good on defense unawakened? He would be good. You just really want that awakened ability for the concussion, because that's increasing the amount of times you trigger the thorns. So if you plan to invest in Atuma like you like Atuma, you can take him up to rank 2. He'll be fine as an unduped defender. He probably won't be getting you as many kills, but still, Atuma can be very annoying without a counter. But the second you dupe that Atuma, oh man, it's over. No, nothing about relics. We know nothing. What is it? Oh, it's I was like, what's the node here? Yeah, indefinite hiatus. I'm hoping we see relics come back. I just doubt it will be for a while. Okay, let's go claim all those units. I still have some EQ completion left to do. Well, let's see here. What's the milestone? It's 22,000. How many points do you get for the Paragauntlet? I don't know. The Titan refreshes today. Very soon, actually. Okay, we should be at around 5,100 once all the claiming is said and done. Or close to it. Okay, not as close as I thought. Well, if we get some decent battle chip luck, we'll be close. That's good. That's actually helpful. Typically, I don't like to see it, but because I need the catalyst for Bullseye to go to rank 2, I'm fine with that. Good. I mean, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Yeah, the Titan resets in just under 5 hours. 18k points for the Paragauntlet? How far away am I? I would almost have it. Okay, well I can do that off stream. We can do an auto fight run of Conqueror and then we can call it. Let's just get Doom in here. Yo, Christopher, send it over to you. Thank you, my friend. Rank up / opinion on events, 4th Cyber Banquet. Oh, rank / opinion. Oh, interesting. Well, typically, the Banquet event is the biggest event for spenders. So, because of that, I'm not going to put it at number 1, because it doesn't reward the free-to-play player nearly as much. I'm going to say July 4th, Banquet Cyber. From my personal experience, July 4th has been rewarding for those who grind units, like, especially in recent times. Banquet is too, but to a certain extent, to a certain limit. It's all about luck. And then Cyber Weekend is very hit and miss, especially because Banquet is right after it. Sometimes they tone down the deals to make Banquet look better. So, I would say July 4th, Banquet Cyber. But Christopher, thank you so much for the 2, my friend. Let me get you up there right now. We'll just use up this energy refill for the units here. I think the units come per quest once you're below uncollected. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. We'll see an EOP type gauntlet at the end of WoW with SOS stuff with some Karinas. Probably not. I think they've kind of moved on from that style and they just want to make the Winter of Woe, Spring of Sorrow thing its own individual event and not tying it into content. I think once they started Eternity of Pain, the idea was already set in stone that it would be the way to, like, get whatever the progression was, and like a rank 5, to get a rank 5, right? So now I see this entire year-long event as the Deathless Chase. Like, this is how you can guarantee yourself the Deathless characters. So I don't think we'll see a big gauntlet at the end. I think this is just its own kind of entity, and it's helping in the Deathless Chase for the Deathless Thanos and the remaining Deathless characters that we haven't gotten yet, like Vision and whoever. That was a nice voice track, by the way. like Vision and whoever the last one is, who I think it's going to be Century, but that is yet to be seen. Where and how do you predict Maestro Awakening? Max, if I had to take a wild guess, I would think it will be some kind of Karina challenge where we revisit Necropolis in some way, shape, or form. That's what I think. Could be something else, but I feel that's a solid guess. I would love a Deathless Wolverine. That would be pretty cool. If it's going to be Century, they will say you know things before release. Hey man, I just got lucky. Can the Saga rank up gem be used after the Saga ends? Yes. You don't have to worry about the Saga gem expiring. It will be able to be used after the event ends. You can hold it for a while for a specific character. Whatever you want to do. Can't wait for the day to take on an MSD Karina challenge. I'm pushing for it, man. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. What's up, JP Gaming? You got Gamora? I do. I'm hunting for her for a long time because I am not skilled enough player to explore Necro. Oh, man. I'm hoping you can pull her soon, man. Gamora is pretty fun. Do you recommend exploring lower than uncollected event quest? That's what I'm doing right now. I really haven't been doing it, but from what I understand, it's very worth it. So yes. What games do you play other than MCOC? Nothing really. I don't have much time to play any other games. My time is spent working, MCOCing, reading, schooling. That's really it. Do you think Sakura, Spidey, and Spidey 2099 will become available elsewhere in the CCP challenges, if the CCP challenges are permanent content? Well, as Sanscripts just said, Stark Spidey is already available somewhere else in the new Arcade Games Crystal. I can attest to trying to get him. I failed, but we don't have to talk about that. So I think it's just a matter of time before we see them either in the basic crystal or somewhere else in like some special crystal. Message. I don't see a Bora in the chat. Yeah, I don't see a Bora. Oh, I'm not reading your last name, dude. I'm sorry. Finn used like 18 revives for the Mojo CCP challenge versus MODOK. How did he think that's a good challenge? Hey, man, it's possible. Doesn't have to be pretty. It was meant to be hard, and boy, it was hard. I'm so used to saying your first name, I completely just disregarded you had a last name. My bad. I was looking for a Bora first name. To a heavy. Yes! I wanted that AI preference working in my favor. You get units from this, right? Oh, it is from the entire quest. Okay, well. I'll use up the rest of the energy here, and then we can call it. Arcade does have a very long champion description. Arcade's fine. He's cool, he's got a lot of utility. But I feel like you can say that about a lot of champs, and that's just a justification for them. Got loads of energy refills, and I might explore all the difficulties of the event quests for the heck of it. By the way, any other way to spend energy refills? Honestly, that's the best way to do it. I would say use them to explore Uncollected and Below, and then Thronebreaker. Doing Cav really isn't worth it. I find Cav to be unnecessary nowadays. What's my muscle of record? I think cold, I can probably do 13, 14. I typically do 3 sets of 8. Thoughts on device loading time being a thing in BGs instead of taking actual fight time? That's a problem that's been around for a long time. Typically my Battlegrounds fights start at around 1:56, so 4 seconds are gone immediately from my fight time, which can easily cost you a game. So it's very, very annoying. The timer should start when the fight symbol starts, and not at the beginning of the fight running in. Because especially if there's a delay, yeah, you're just kind of at the mercy of the timer. What are you doing, Nightbot? Oh, the emoji spam. I should fix that so people can spam a little bit. Sorry, Sharma. Nightbot is a little strange, you know? The post-fight information screen shows the actual fight time, so I don't know why they couldn't just use that instead of total time. I don't know, man. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. In which department of MCOC do you think you would fit best? Definitely QA. Yeah, QA would fit me very well. Okay.
Make it. Let's speed up.
And that's going to be all for now. I will probably just keep auto fighting off stream, but I don't want to bore you guys with just some Conqueror level auto fight. So we're going to call it. We did a good bit of arena. We're almost at 5,100, so we've already crossed the 5,000 threshold. So now the final goal will be to get over 6,000 units. I feel very confident in my ability to do that. So I will probably catch you guys tomorrow for some more arena because it's super fun. I don't think anything else is happening. Oh, the side quest. So maybe I do like a half arena, half side quest stream tomorrow. Something like that. We'll figure it out. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Christopher for staying over too. Much love with you, my friend. See you all in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.